And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shump. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it kind of proved to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Al Leiter. What do you have on him, Chris?
He goes deep into ball games, so the bullpen, who's been a little overused lately, they might get a rest if he does what he normally does today.
Okay, all set to go. Now up is the Yankees DH, Chuck Nobles.
Tonight for the Yankees, the designated hitter, number 11.
And a pitch. That's a strike. And here we go in Game 5.
Score 706.
Here comes the pitch. That one misses. 1-1.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Sin handles. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Derek Jeter in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the 1-0. Line drive. Can't get there. Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And stepping in for the Yankees, David Justice. Good contact guy, good defender. Throw to second, safe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out and a runner at second. Ripped into right field, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. We all saw his hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Now it's going to be Bernie Williams. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trammell pulls it down, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Tino Martinez digs in now. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Yankees 1 and the Mets coming to bat. We go to the bottom of the first, and starting this one is number 46.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Bottom of the first, and the batter now, number 50.
Leading up for the Mets,
Pitch.
the left fielder, number 50.
Swings and misses, and that is strike 1. That one ripped, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And next for the Mets, Edgardo Alfonso. In there for strike 1.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support. They'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Pitch misses inside, and the count even 1-1. On the ground to third, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now here is Todd Zinn. Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the...
And now this is down for a base hit. Around from second is the tying run. It's 1-1.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And next for the Mets, Robin Vento. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone now.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Kicks and deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So 2 down. Jose Vizcaino getting ready to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The pitch. That one lifted to left. Number 50 gets under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. And now, Bubba Trammell.
Leading up for the Mets,
The pitch.
the right fielder, Bubba Trammell.
Foul ball. That one down the line, and foul ball. The other way, puts it away for the out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Jay Patton.
So up next, Jay Patton. In there, and it's 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch is downstairs. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 8, the shortstop, number 20.
And the batter will be the shortstop, number 20. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the 0-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Todd Preacher stands in here, leaves that one down. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Chuck Nobles.
The designated hitter.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's to third. Tosses across to first. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting.
Derek Jeter now at the plate. Doubled in his first debut. And there's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first with one gone. Now the left fielder, David Justice. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one pulled foul. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Jeter, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Throw over to first. Jeter back in standing. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. They say you win. That one drilled left field. That's back. Gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now here is Tino Martinez. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Here's a 3-0. Fouled off. He was late. Three and one. Martinez waits. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. And now the count is even. One check swing, appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. back here at the ballpark. And now it's going to be Todd Preacher.
Leading up for the Mets, the designated
And first
hitter,
offering is fouled off.
Preacher.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
And the batter now, number 50. Ripped, but it curls foul. Popped up, and it's just foul. The pitch. Stays alive. And he deals. That's to third. Rolls across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Edgardo Alfonso up now for the Mets. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Next offering is down low.
2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. 1-2 now. In the air out towards right center. O'Neill settles underneath it, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jorge Posada. Big lefty turns, kicks, deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
On the ground to the left. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Scott Burris.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Scott Burris. Doubled his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1. Good eye right there. Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Got him. And there's 2 away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Jose Vizcaino stepping in now for the Yankees. The switch hitter batting right. In the air out to center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Yankees. But they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
And here it comes. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Kicks and fires. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, first baseman, Todd Zinn.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Todd Zinn. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
That smash towards center. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
The third baseman, number 4.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
And next for the Mets, Robin Vento. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one pushed to the left and foul. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score holds, it's 3-1. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Chuck Nobles. The pitch. And it skips into dirt.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Hit in the air, right field. Trammell under it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
The 1-0. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
David Justice, the next to hit.
1-0.
At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Jeter, the base runner at first with one out. Next pitch, not close, up high. Kicks and deals. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
They say you win. Left-hand batter waits. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
The center fielder.
Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Bubba Trammell.
Leading up for the
The
Mets,
pitch.
the right fielder, Bubba.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2. And he deals. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next to hit, Jay Patton.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Right side, Martinez takes it to the bag. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This one in the air, right field. O'Neill settles under this one. Makes the grab. That is the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And they still trail it here 3-1. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Tino Martinez. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And now the lefty. And there's the strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The wind to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Out of line, out towards center. Patton racing over to make the catch.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
And now the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air, left field, number 50. Settles underneath it, brings it in, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. First pitch, not close. 2 down, nobody on. High in the air, out to right. Trammell under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Yanks held in check. And the score stays 3-1. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the Mets DH, Todd Preacher. And that's in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And here it comes. To the right side, Martinez gloves it, tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Number 50 up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. A wind in the pitch. And it's fouled away. And the 0-2. Right through there. Got him. That's out number 2.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting, second baseman, Edgardo Alfonso.
Two outs, base is empty. Edgardo Alfonso up now for the Mets. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the Mets. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Turner Wellington. It's his job to keep his team in the game. So digging in, Scott Burris. 1 for 2. The pitch. On the ground right side. Over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Jose Vizcaíno.
So up next, Jose Vizcaíno. Line to left. Full extension makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to a spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Digging in, Chuck Nobles. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And a foul ball left side. Righty delivers. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Close play, but in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
And here is Derek Jeter. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 1. Nobles stands at second with 2 gone. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Yanks lead 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Mike Piazza. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the pitch. That's hard hit in the line. Williams makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Todd Zinn will hit next. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Now batting.
No,
The
Boone,
third
it can be
baseman.
tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Robin Vento up now for the Mets. Fouled off to the right. And fouled off. The tying run at the plate stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 2 away now.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2
Now
strikes,
batting,
you're looking to
right fielder,
protect, and
Bubba.
halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
At the plate, Bubba Trammell. In there for strike 1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something.
Has some trouble with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Mets leave. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John Franco. And he'll do his best to keep this close. David Justice stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy has turned into a beast.
The left fielder, David Justice.
The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Really good.
Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to short. Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting. The first
Man,
baseman,
Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boo. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Now, Paul O'Neill. Fought off foul. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Going 2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Mike Stanton
number 29,
trying to protect this lead.
Stanton.
And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Jay Patton.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Jay
And a pitch.
Patton.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. Posada too late with the throw. Here comes a pitch. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
And now Todd Preacher in there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Next offering upstairs. Towards first. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the batting order turns over. Number 50 digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Mets strand 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. Now on the bump, Rick White. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Here's the catcher to hit, Jorge Posada, for the 4th time tonight.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge.
And a pitch. Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the third baseman,
Scott Burris stepping in now for the Yankees. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. He's in there.
The batter, number
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Vizcaíno at the plate now. That's ball 1. Runner leads away at second. In the air, out towards left center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down. And now the DH, Chuck Nobles. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Burris on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 4-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mariano Rivera. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Mariano Rivera.
Bottom 9. Now it's the second baseman, Edgardo Alfonso. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Clay Bell. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now.
Clay Bell.
Also into the ball game, number 14. He'll play second.
Now playing second base, number 14.
And he deals. This one popped up. Martinez moving under this one. And he makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
And next for the Mets, Mike Piazza. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
2 away now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it.
Now
Just got
batting,
underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Todd Zinn.
Todd Zinn up now for the Mets. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And the righty deals. That one the other way, and they're back on top of the baseball world. The Yankees are once again World Series champs.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these guys. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when these guys return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shump. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.